I'm telling you, if you're not making sales, I guarantee you it is absolutely no question one or more of these reasons. This is going to give you some breakthroughs, I'm telling you. So today's topic, the 10 reasons why people aren't buying from you. If your sales are slow, you're about to find out why. So tag someone. If you know someone who loves their product or service, they're just trying to make more sales and they're frustrated, they're not making sales, or they're not making very many sales, or their effort far surpasses their results, tag them, because I think they're going to have a breakthrough. Because I'm covering some stuff that no one talks about. Now, there's some common things. You'll hear some things that I've said before, but you'll actually hear some things I haven't said before. Even you veterans out there. All right. You ready? Let's go. Number one, this one's simple. This one's straightforward. You're not talking to enough people, right? Now, some of you are. Some of you are sending 25, 30 messages a day. So I would say that doesn't apply to you. You're sending plenty of messages, but there's some other reason why you're not making sales. And so, but reason number one, and these are in order, maybe except that one. Okay. You're just not talking to enough people. So if you're talking to a handful of people a week, then you're probably not going to make very many sales, are you? Number two, you focus more on your solution than prospect's problem. This is extremely common. You know everything about your amazing water machine or your amazing shampoo or, your amazing ketones or whatever it is that you're selling, or peptides or whatever, fill in the blank, right? You know everything about it. You know the horoscopes of the doctors who created it. You've been to the Himalayan beach where they source it. You've walked the lava rocks where they drill for it, whatever. You focus more on your solution than your prospect's problem. And the truth is, no one cares about your solution unless you expand their problem and you align the problem. Drop a like if that was helpful, just hearing that. And if you've been following me, you're hearing it again. All right, number three. This one is going to change some of you. This one's going to rock your boat. Many are guilty of this one. You ready for this? Your video is incongruent with your invite. Now notice I didn't say your video sucks. Your video probably doesn't suck. Like whatever overview you use or presentation or funnel or whatever, the video probably doesn't suck. But if your invite is not congruent with the video, especially how the video starts, you're going to have a lot of people check out. You're going to have a lot of people not finish the video. You're going to miss out on a lot of sales you could have made. This one I'll dig into. What do I mean by that? So let's say if you're reaching out to people and saying, hey, you want to make some extra money on social media? Or, hey, do you keep your options open when it comes to making money? Whatever your opportunity pitch is. They say, let's do it. And you send them a video and the first 10 minutes is about your product. So let me just ask you this. So if someone came to you and said, hey, I got this product that really helps kids focus and get better in school. And you're like, oh, yeah. I mean, my kids need that. Yeah, please send me some information. And they send you a video and the first 10 minutes is about making money. You'd be like, what the hell is this? Are you A, going to just muster up and say, well, I'm sure they'll get to the point at some point. I'm sure at some point they'll talk about kids and their attention, right? Or are you going to say, why did they send me this video? So you can lead with product or opportunity. But if you're sending a video, it needs to be congruent, especially in the beginning. So if you're saying, hey, you want to make extra money on social media, or you want to, build a second income stream, or whatever it is that you're using as language around money, the video needs to start with money. Now it can transition. It can talk about money and making money, and then say, oh, by the way, this is what we're selling. But what it can't do, if you want to optimize sales, it can't talk about product first, then money. And so you either got to splice the video or change your invite. Now, I'm just curious, how many realize that's a mistake you've been making? You've just been like hoping. I sure hope they make it past the product and the company origin and the mission statement and the giving foundation to make it to the 5 minutes at the very end where they talk about making money. But the truth is most won't. Most people don't have that kind of attention span. And they're like, why the hell did they send me this thing on cleaning supplies? They said making money. Why did they send me this? Why did they send me this thing on travel? I understand. You have to have a congruent invite to presentation. If they're not, you got to change something. You either got to slice and dice the video or you got to change your invite. Reason number 4, your bio isn't congruent with who you're reaching out to. And this is very common. Last year, my friend Christy Morgan from Australia, she hired me to first teach her cold market messaging, then teach her team. And she said, hey, before you teach my team, I want you to teach me. And so I taught her, and in less than 60 days, she generated $100,000 in personal commissions from strangers. Cold market messaging that all the gurus tell you not to do, right? But she was reaching out to a particular niche that her bio was congruent with. Some of you are reaching out and you're saying, hey, we work with realtors to help them make extra money. And then some of those realtors who most realtors are fairly savvy, at least, they go look at your bio and they see that I'm a plant-based protein expert, or I help women create better meals to balance their hormones. And they're like, I thought you helped realtors. What are you talking about? So what could you do? Well, you could go on blitzes. You could say, all right, this month, I'm going to focus on realtors. Guess what? Update your bio. No one cares, by the way. Aunt Susie isn't going to say, hey, you're not working with realtors? And if she does, that's fine. You can update your bio to say, I work with realtors and help them develop an extra income stream, right? So that when the realtor says, who is this person? They go and look at the bio and like, okay. And then they look and your reels and your posts are about making money or realtors. But a lot of times that's not the case. So you're reaching out, hey, I work with financial planners, help them make extra money. They go to your page and it's all posts about your kids or something, and the bio is completely incongruent. That's reason number 4. Number 5, you have a belief that it isn't going to work or last. This is more common than you can imagine. I have coached so many people that we discover after asking some questions, sometimes prayer, we discover that they have a very strong belief that either it won't work or it won't last. Well, if you don't think it's going to work or last, then it's illogical for you to go all in, and it's unethical for you to bring other people in. And so you got to fix that belief before you go in and grow. That is number 5. Number 6, you aren't sure of the value of your product or service. So when someone tells you, hey, that seems expensive, you're like, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, it's expensive. I mean, you got to believe in the value of your product or service. For example, some of you have seen me talking about a men's program, and the men's program is $97 a month. That thing is like a high ticket mastermind without the high ticket price. If that men's program was $5,000, it would still be worth it. Now it's not. So for me to be able to offer it at $97 is a joke. It's easy. I just know this is a joke of an investment for what you get. Easy. But if you look at your product or service and you're also thinking, it is a little expensive, right? Then you don't understand the value. And so you either got to figure that out. You got to use the product, use the service, figure out that, hey, this is high value. Or you need to pick something else to sell. There's a lot of stuff out there to sell. I'm not suggesting that you go away from your company, but if you can't figure out how to believe in the value of your product or service. Number 7, you don't think you deserve wealth. Another belief. Number 8, you suck at follow-up. I know so many people that have told me over the years, they're like, Ray, I do what you say, Ray. I use your scripts, which it's very rare. Like I'll look at their scripts. I'm like, where'd you get that? I never said that, right? But they'll say that I use your scripts, Ray. I send them the video. I never hear back from them. I'm like, yeah, you're not going to. And they're like, what? What do you mean? I don't know why this is, guys. I have no idea. 99 times out of 100, when you send a video, they are not going to follow up with you. You have to follow up with them. You have to say, hey, did you watch the video? I don't know why human beings will not follow up. I don't know why, but they won't. So you have to take control. And there are different kinds of follow-ups. If you go to our website, we have a free resource. It's called the 3-step follow-up. It will help you turn 50% or more of the people ghosting you into responses. But the number 8 reason why people aren't buying from you is if you suck at follow-up. Number 9, you don't have posture. So you're eager, you're desperate, you're chasing, you're begging, you're bugging. You don't have posture. And people feel that neediness. They feel that commission breath. They feel that grossness. It's very closely associated with number 2, because a lot of people who don't have posture also, they make the mistake of focusing on their solution, not the problem of the prospect. You need to learn posture. Posture is the management of the energy of the conversation. Number 10. So to wrap up, the 10 reasons why people aren't buying from you. Number 10, you're constantly rehearsing failure, not success. We all do a type of mental rehearsal, right? So you're mentally rehearsing failing. It's not going to work. It's not going to last. They're going to say no. This is going to embarrass me. I look stupid. Versus, what does it feel like to walk that stage? How bright are the lights? Who's up on stage pointing to me and thanking me? Who's watching me from stage and with tears in their eyes? Who am I celebrating in my organization that's crossing that stage and getting that big plaque or award or whatever? If you just pay attention to the interviews of every sports athlete that has ever been majorly successful, they rehearsed winning in their mind before it ever happened. I remember, I forget the guy's name, but I remember this gold medal Olympian seeing his interview, and he said, as a kid, he arranged in the woods, he arranged tree stumps, right? Like a gold, silver, bronze. And he would stand on the highest tree stump and just raise his hands and imagine a gold medal hanging around his neck. Do you do that? Or do you imagine people laughing at you? Or do you imagine the bills still being unpaid? Or do you imagine that just destruction? Mentally rehearsing failure is almost guaranteed to bring you more failure. Start mentally rehearsing success. By the way, that's biblical. Mark 11:24, when ye pray, pray as if you've already received. That sounds a little new age to me. Pray as if you've already received. What does that look like? Gratitude, man. Gratitude. And so there you go. Super quick rundown. Which one stood out to you? Which one was the one that you're like, ooh, I'm guilty of that? Number one, not talking to enough people. Number two, you focus more on your solution than their problem. Number three, your video is incongruent with your invite. I bet that one got a lot of people. Number four, your bio isn't congruent with who you're reaching out to. Bet a lot of people got that one too. Number five, you have a belief that it isn't going to work or last. Number six, you aren't sure of the value of your product or service. I bet that got some people too. Number seven, you don't think you deserve wealth. Number eight, you suck at follow-up. Number nine, you don't have posture. Or number 10, you're constantly rehearsing failure, not success. And so tag someone who needs to hear this. Who needs to hear this? Help them out. This is a free video. I'm not charging for this. And so feel free to tag somebody, help them out a little bit, and just know I'm rooting for you. God bless you. If you're in something that you absolutely love and you know will make a difference in people's lives, then it's your responsibility to get better at selling and closing. All right? I'm rooting for you. God bless you. Bye for now.